Hi, this is Don McAllister and welcome to another edition of Screencasts Online. You may well be aware that Craft has become my go-to app for writing, capturing information and organising my thoughts. Since its launch, almost 4 years ago now, we've done several shows to keep up with the tsunami of new features that seem to be released every few weeks. A quick search for Craft on the Screencasts Online website or on the app will bring up a list of the previous shows. But if you're already familiar with Craft, please feel free to jump straight into this update show. If you're a complete newbie, I'd strongly suggest checking out at least show 1225 to bring you up to speed with the basics and core principles of Craft. This update show is going to cover most of the major new features introduced within the last 12 months, primarily looking at the Mac version. So let's jump in. Now, just as a reminder, this is the Craft website over at www.craft.do, and Craft itself is available as a web service, as a native Mac app, and also as an iOS app for iPhone and iPad. Now, there is both a free tier and also paid tiers available via the craft.do website. However, if you already have a SetApp subscription or were thinking of a SetApp subscription, it is included as part of that subscription. Both the Mac, the web service, and also the iOS app is available through SetApp. This is the Mac version of Craft. What I will probably do is focus initially on some of the UI changes. Now, some of those are minor and some of them are fairly more substantial, but there's always going to be a bit of an overlap. And then later on, I'll take a look at some of the new features that have been added. Before we start looking at the UI changes, though, just to give you an idea of what it is you're actually looking at here, because Craft itself uses the concept of spaces. So you have an account and you can have spaces within those accounts, but you can also be added to other people's spaces as well. So in this particular instance, if we have a look here, so I have an account called SEO Craft, which is a free account, and they have enhanced the free account. It used to be quite limited with what you could do with the free account, but they have added additional resources to the free account. So it's well worth checking out a free account and seeing if it's going to be useful to you, and then going for a paid upgrade perhaps later on. So these are my two spaces within my SEO Craft account. And then I have also been shared to another space called Screencast Online Master, which is the one that the Screencast Online team uses when we're developing content, etc. My demo account has been added into that space as well. So I've basically got three spaces here that I can see. So if I go back up to here, you'll notice here, this is new. If we hover over these documents that have backgrounds, you'll see that we get this nice little animation. I can show you that if I go to here and change that. Now, you might have heard in the background there was a noise because they have now introduced sounds and haptic feedback, which you may or may not like. I'll show you how to switch that off shortly. If I just go back to the home screen, so now we should see, there we go. So we've now got this one with the animation as well. I don't really know why they've included it, to be honest, but it's a nice little touch. Now, this view is the home view, but it's a view of the recent documents that I've accessed. So I can change this to have a look at those documents that have been shared with me. Nothing at the moment. Let's go back to recents. And just to point out as well, you can see which space these documents belong to by this little label underneath. So the green is the Screencast Online demo space, and the blue is the Screencast Online master space. Now, because we accessed this document last, it actually switches across to the Screencast Online master space, but that's fine. I'm going to leave it on that for now. I want to show you a few other changes to the user interface. That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS-related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital Screencasts Online monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit screencastsonline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.